Welcome back to Dicing with Death, everyone. We are back in Solstice. Let's bring up the
Yes,
map.
indeed. Back to civilization.
And I've actually
The
kind of...
warden of these lands, the Sunblade, owes you a favor, which you have yet to collect on.
Yeah.
And aside from that, the initiative is yours, if you will.
I don't know what I want to do right now. I want to loot the shit out of the Diviner's Tower. But I feel like the
Kind of want you
Sunblade's
to
not
loot the
letting me
shit out
in.
of the Diviner's Tower. And when the GM wants you to try something, you know it's a bad idea.
What are we... What are we doing up here? There's got to be something worthy of our attentions. Maybe we should get rid of Iris. She's becoming a liability. I gave her like 100 gold and she blew it in like a week and a half.
You don't know that she actually spent it. You just know that she's asking for more.
Yeah. Which would be even worse than this like blatant dishonesty, not just incompetence. I go back to the Traveler's Oasis and see if I can't find Michelle.
Yeah, she's actually performing in the bar area of the Traveler's Oasis, playing on her harp. There's not a big crowd, but she is serenading. A little light background music.
I look about for Iris anywhere.
Yeah, she's nearby, drinking with some other patrons.
Good. I go over and tap her on the shoulder and whisper in here, I need to speak to you a moment. And then kind of walk
Break up with my NPC.
a respectable distance away from everyone else to have a private conversation with her.
Sure, managed to pull her outside.
I make sure that no one inside the inn can see. Like if we're anywhere near a window, I want to move to a spot where no one from the Traveler's Oasis could see us.
You step outside?
Outside, yeah. Outside
Okay.
and away from windows. And I lean in close and say, I haven't seen you in weeks. I'm sorry about the rough treatment earlier, but I was very frustrated. Meet me down by the harbor tonight.
Sure, she agrees. What time?
Okay. 2 watches after the sun goes down, or whatever. Late at night.
She agrees. Yeah, she doesn't suspect anything. out
North
of
side of the
ordinary.
harbor. North side of the harbor, by that first wharf.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go shopping. I want to go buy some nice clothes and some ninja clothes again.
Okay. 2 GP for the nice clothes. Do you just get a set of black clothes?
Yeah.
The last one you had was a specifically made ninja suit.
No,
provided
these
by
are just
Guild.
like dark
You're
clothes that will hold tightly to me, so they don't get caught on shit.
For 4 silver, you're able to find a set of blacks.
Okay. And then let's just fast forward until nighttime.
Nighttime arrives.
I'm in my
What are
ninja
you
clothes.
wearing? Okay.
And I want to hide behind this building, between this building and the water. Unless there's a window right there.
There is a single window.
Can I crouch below it?
Sure.
Okay.
There's no light coming out of it.
Okay, that's even better. And I wait there until I see her approach.
Did you make a special effort to not be spotted leaving the inn or anything along those lines? Or did you take or what sort of route did you take to get here?
The route to get there, and I will delete this, would be something like this.
Okay. Both Michelle and Iris were in the tavern room when you left.
Okay, yeah. I left a couple hours ahead of time, so I just left into the night.
Fair enough. All right, roll a hide and shadows check. Actually, do I roll? No.
Yeah, technically you're supposed to roll
What's
it.
your chance?
It's 30, but I haven't modified it for the armor yet. So give me just one
so
sec.
that's cool.
Yeah, hide and shadows is one of my worst skills. Hide and shadow, hide and shadow. Minus 10% for elven chainmail.
So 20.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Pretty sure you're hidden.
All right. I just chill and wait for Iris.
Yeah, within an hour, you see her loitering amongst the docks. She sort of starts to stroll out, and
Are there any? Is there?
dock paces?
Are there any people
You've
about?
seen a few other people about.
Could you ping their relative locations on the map?
Yeah, roll a perception check. Yeah, roll a perception. Yeah,
I mean, I've been
perception
sitting
check
here for
first.
like an hour watching and waiting.
Yeah,
24.
there is no one in view now, but you have seen people milling about over the course of the last hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
I step out from the shadows, like making sure to crouch below the window, and walk up beside her and say, "Iris, this way." And I start walking out.
You don't attempt to sneak. Okay, I guess you make yourself known.
I make myself known, and I start walking out to the end of the pier.
It's a lovely night. What are we doing here, Quilnir?
I want to show you the ship that we came in on. I say as I walk out toward the end of the pier.
Oh, okay. There's no big ships on this dock.
No.
Sure you didn't go. I'm sure you didn't get the other pier, or
You
is
can
it out
see
in the
it
bay?
best. You can see it best from this pier.
Um,
I put my arm around her waist, comfortingly, and kind of ease into her and walk slowly down the pier together.
all right. I'm not gonna make you roll anything. This sounds like business as usual. So role played well. She totally buys. She totally trusts you. I'm not even sure what you're about to pull.
I walk
guess.
to the.
I don't want to guess, but
I walk to the end of the pier.
does your girlfriend or does your fiance know that you're about to murder a prostitute?
I don't know. She just said, "Oh my God, Neil." I don't know why. I don't know what she thinks I'm about to do.
Anyways,
I
you
walk
lead
to
her
the
end of the pier.
Yeah, and I kind of put her out in front, like, okay, now close your eyes and wait.
Roll another perception check.
16. Oh God! Oh God! I failed the perception check.
She stands where you place her.
I placed her basically at the edges of the pier.
She's looking. I don't see it.
No. Close your eyes. Wait for it. I want it to be a surprise. It'll come into view any moment now. And then I
Closes
just
her eyes.
knife to the throat and just shove her in the water.
Roll to hit. Back attack. Surprise.
I still need to roll to hit.
Yes, you still need to roll to hit.
But she's effectively held.
How by you? No, still roll to hit.
She's standing there with her eyes closed and her back to me. How do you not hit? Okay, all right.
You
plus 4, plus 2 for back attack. Plus what? Anything else?
Plus your level. I mean, you can only you can miss on like a 1 or a 2,
Yeah.
and even then you get a second attack. 16.
21.
21 is fine. Roll for damage. Back attack included.
Yeah. 12.
Yeah, hand over mouth. You silence her as you slit her throat wide open.
And I just
She
push
falls
her into
within
the
your
water.
arms and falls into the water with a splash.
Okay. I
Hooker disposed of.
She's no longer a hooker. She's no longer a prostitute. I freed her from her bonds of servitude ages ago.
Regular girl disposed
Yeah, now
of.
she's just a normal girl. We got her out of prostitution
Now
ages ago. Now she's just, wasting our money and our time and possibly getting us in trouble by, blabbing about all of our secrets to the people she's going off and drinking with. She's a liability and a danger.
Yep. All right. Do you stand there to watch if her body sinks, or do you just leave?
No, I just leave. I don't expect her body to sink. I expect it to float.
All right. You turn to start walking down back down the dock, back on this stone quay back to the city, and you see what looks like a completely naked man crouched on all fours, blocking the way about I don't know if I have anything to scale here. Oh, that is to scale. So maybe about 800 feet. There's some like torchlight flickering on him.
A completely naked man?
That's what it looks like from here. I mean, like you're ways off and it's dark.
Well, shit, he won't be able to see me then, because this is like 5 or 6 days after I last asked what the moon phase is. Maybe even more, because it's 3 days, and then it was like 2, 4, 3, 7, 8. It's been 8 days. This is the new moon. It is a moonless
night.
Perfect
token.
Nice. This is a moonless night, and if he's got a torch near him, there's no way he can see me in my dark
holding a
clothes.
torch, but there is one illuminating him. Roughly.
But nonetheless, like his eyes won't. I'm Qualnir is confident he cannot see me, so I climb. This is a stone dock or a wooden dock?
It is stone.
It's like a giant stone slab or like stone pillars going into the water?
Stone slab. Sheer faces that descend into the water, you assume all the way to the bottom.
But this brown one is wood,
the brown
right?
are new wooden docks that have been built off along the side.
I want to climb down
with
underneath the dock or the wharf or the pier or whatever you call it.
Sure. Roll a climb check. No modifiers.
91.
What is your climb?
My climb is 70. Minus 20 for the armor is 50. Ouch.
Splash.
Well, shit.
You tumble into the water.
Oh,
it's a shock, but it's not dangerously cold. Did you ever grab a swimming proficiency?
Nope.
So you are treading water, but barely.
Well, there's posts and pylons and shit nearby me, so I grab one of those and
it's a reasonably calm night.
I use those to get myself into a position where I think I can climb back up and try and climb back up into the undercarriage.
Yeah, so I'm making another climb proficiency as you attempt to scale the...
15.
Okay, you successfully climb, and that is good enough that you are even able to catch a glimpse to this other dock right there.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, clinging to the side of the other dock in much the same climby fashion as you, is this naked man, only where his belly should be is a giant mouth full of fangs. Set above is a huge eye staring right at you.
Motherfucker.
You manage to climb your way back to the deck, soaking wet, a little embarrassed.
Yeah,
the creature is no longer in sight from this angle. It is below that.
I grumble. When you say
dock.
I climb to the deck, does that mean I climb all the way back on top of the pier?
On top of the wooden pier.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I want to do. I take a papyrus and paper from my bag. Well, I'll get rid of that later. I've already erased from my character sheet, but at some point, when I'm not near the docks, I'll just dispose of it.
Thank you for being honest.
And I want to come to
Naked
here.
Man.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I come to here.
Okay.
And then I want to kind of like look under the dock. I'll
roll a perception check.
Is it control? Is it shift? Is it alt?
There
There we go. Alt. There we
Alt.
go. Perception check. $23?
Yeah, you see the creature sort of clinging to the underside of the dock, scurrying around.
Fuck is that? All right. I'm just gonna start throwing darts at it.
All right, let's roll initiative.
4.
Four is first, so go ahead and make one of your attacks.
D20 plus 4. 18.
18 is a hit.
2 damage.
2 damage. Let me. All right, your dart sinks into this creature's backside. Actually, front side. The side with the eye and the teeth is facing down. And it goes. It climbs around to the other side of the dealie. Yeah, so it scurries to the top side of the deck. So it is now basically where I've got it indicated. It's walking on all five of its limbs. Basically 5 hands, 5 arms, and it's scurrying. Now its mouth and eye are facing the ground, and it scurries right for you, and past you.
Shit. Okay. Does I guess I don't get attack for opportunity because I don't have a melee weapon.
You have
in hand.
ranged weapons, so you do not. Yeah. But you can make your other melee attacks at the end.
My missile attacks, you mean?
Yeah, your other missile attacks at the end.
But now his back is to me because he's scurrying past me, right?
So you have back attack.
17.
17 is a hit.
We're only doing backstab damage on surprises, right?
Say that again.
We're using backstab only on surprise.
And you can't get a ranged backstab, can you?
Yeah, you
Maybe
can.
you can.
Yeah, but
you have to. The creature has to be unaware of your.
Yeah. Okay. I want to see if we're following the base rules, which we are, which is fine.
Yeah.
2 damage, and then my second attack is a 12.
Come
on, 8 AC.
The dagger sinks in harmlessly. It looks like it's sort of wrapped its body in some sticky, stringy, web-like substance. So that you sort of misjudged and your dart got stuck in that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And roll a perception check.
11. Utter failure.
All right, roll initiative.
8.
8 is a second. I'm trying to hold on. Let me look something up real quick. Where is this shit? Are you serious?
Yes, he's dead?
No, he's not dead. Good lord, what the... Okay. Casting time. Okay, 1 round. All right, are you throwing?
Yeah, I am throwing stuff.
All right, make your first attack. Do spells go off before second range attacks?
Yeah, unless if it says 1 round, it doesn't happen until the very, very end.
Yeah.
His back's still to me?
Yeah, we'll call it back, although it's not entirely clear.
18.
18 is a hit.
2 damage.
It sinks in. He's still scurrying away.
Okay. Can I still make more attacks?
Yes, you can.
Score. D20 plus 6. 13.
Is not a hit.
And 22.
22 is a hit, not a crit.
2 damage.
All right, still standing. This creature is joined by Are you chasing her, or are you?
Yeah,
like,
because I can take a half move and still make all my attacks due to my specialization or my
Okay,
proficiency.
it's still gaining on you, but you would be faster than it if you weren't throwing.
Okay.
And a second creature joins it.
Similar thing.
Yeah, it looks basically the same. It's slight. They're sort of mutants, so it's slightly. I mean, like the limbs aren't exactly the same. It limps around a little differently, but it's still some five-limbed humanoid, I don't know. Yeah, roughly humanoid creature. And this creature is spitting and gyrating and whispering in a language that you cannot understand. The two creatures pause for a second next to each other, and they embrace for a brief moment, hugging each other's bodies with their.
Are they
all their
mating in
limbs.
front of me while I'm trying to kill them?
You're not sure. Roll a perception check. Detect mating.
Detect mating 20. Shit, I'm off by 1.
Yeah, you're not sure what's happening. You are. Yeah. So roll initiative.
9.
You actually go first.
Holy crap.
You can close if you'd like.
They're
They're no longer.
Their backs are no longer
trapped.
to me?
They're no longer entwined.
Would I still get a thrown back attack?
Do you wish to throw? Oops.
No,
Or do you
I want to
close
close.
melee?
I want to close for melee. Would I get a melee back attack?
Sure.
Score.
I'm hesitant to even give back attacks with these creatures because they're so irregularly shaped. You will not get. I don't think I'll give you backstab damage if it were to come to that, but I'll give you the +2 to hit.
Cool. I come up from. Hopefully, if I can tell them apart, I'll go for the wounded one. And
Yeah.
here
Roll to hit
is
twice, or
magic
once.
dagger is 20
Hit.
for 3 damage.
All right. You deal 3, regain 1. You notice as you're stabbing into it that there are no apparent wounds. It looks
Bastards.
healthy and spry.
Okay, then my second attack, I will roll a 19 on.
That's another hit.
For 1 damage.
So a total of 4.
Well, total of 3, but yeah.
Total of 4.
Yeah, but this one's not magical, and my darts didn't do any damage to it either.
So you dealt 3 with Bloodletter and 1 with the second.
Yeah, but I'm assuming... I'm under the impression that this creature cannot be harmed except by magical weapons. That's the impression I'm getting.
All
I'm not positive about it, but I'm...
right, their turn. Rolling. With morale low is good, right?
Yes, low is success, high is fail.
Yeah. So they retreat. Don't make any attacks against you. You can have 1 attack of opportunity if you'd like.
I
Or
do.
do you only get 1 total attack of opportunity?
No. Oh, yes, it's my level divided by 5 plus 1. I'm 6th level, so I get 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay, so you can attack each of them.
D20 plus 4. No back attack, or yes back attack?
Back attack.
19 to one of them.
Hit.
5
with
damage.
Bloodletter. 5 damage.
And a
You
24
regain
natural
2.
18.
Hit, not a crit.
24 natural 18 does not clear by 5?
Oh, it's a natural 18.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a crit.
2d4 plus 2. 5 damage. Oh.
Not enough to bring it down. Rolling a save versus death magic. I think that's a fail. You can go ahead and start rolling on the table if you'd like.
D10 for location. 1d. They are size small or size medium?
They are size medium. But like I said, about human height, but there's no head.
D6 for severity. That's a 3. I don't think that actually has any effects.
Are you looking at it? Or
No, I thought
I don't
you
think
had-
it does. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it had. I wouldn't even bother looking it up.
All right. So they flee. Up these stairs.
I give chase.
Okay. Roll initiative. Oh.
8.
Um. They go first. They spend the whole turn running. You cannot catch them and attack. You can throw daggers. So they move a total of 180 feet away from you. You can only move
180
120
yards?
feet.
Yard.
You can move your movement rate times 10 in yards.
Yeah.
Okay, so 180 yards.
Okay.
You can move 120
And throw 1 dagger.
or 120 and attack.
How would I get a melee attack if they moved 180?
Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, okay.
So you can't.
I will chase after and hurl Bloodletter at whichever one I think is the more wounded one, but, fuck it, if I can tell them apart at this point.
Yep. All right. Roll to hit.
Oh, when I throw my magic dagger, I actually get a better roll to hit, so it's a total +8, including back attack. Because my missile adjust is +4, while my melee adjust is only +2.
Nice.
Yeah, so d20 +8 with Bloodletter. 27, natural 19.
Critical.
Single critical?
Is
Is it clear by
it
10?
clear by 10?
Yeah.
That's double crit.
Yes.
Triple damage dice.
That would be 3d4 plus 2 damage. 8.
Okay. This creature stops in its tracks. Flops in a bloody heap.
Do I regain 4 HP?
You regain 4 HP.
Yes.
And the other creature continues to run.
Okay. I want to catch up to the dead one and pull out my dagger from it and flip it over and really just look at the fucker. See what's
Do you
all
allow
about.
the other to escape?
I allow the other to escape.
Alright, it sort of runs off between some buildings over here and disappears.
I like the phrasing on that. I allow it to escape. Absolutely. I have a choice in the matter. I'm being...
I mean, you are faster than it, but not fast enough to...
If it moves
Run it
if its
down.
movement rate is 18...
Its movement rate is 9. But if it doesn't do any actions, it runs
Oh, I
also
see what you mean.
can
Yeah.
move 180.
I do get
So
Bloodletter
lying-
back.
Yep, you
Okay,
pull
cool.
it out of this creature's back. It's a hideous construction. Just a knot of flesh and muscle, all covered with this sticky substance, providing it some rudimentary form of protection. Its entire front side is taken up with a massive eye and mouth. No other orifices are obvious.
Okay. I smell it.
Smells musty, like mildew, but not particularly foul.
Okay. I hoist it over my shoulder and make my way for the unmarked bar at the south of the town.
All right, it's the middle of the night.
I kick on the door.
You pass a few people in the streets.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, just a few sailors staggering back to their ships.
I don't do anything unless they make a mention about it.
You have a feeling they probably spotted you, but none of them say anything.
Alright, cool. I'll just keep going.
All right, there are a few patrons in the bar, even at this hour.
I look from the entrance, see if I can see Granite anywhere.
Granite is behind the bar. There are 3 patrons.
Are there just 3?
Just 3.
And they're all
2
sitting
sitting
at the bar?
together, 1 sitting by himself at the bar. 2 at a table in the corner. No, sorry, 2 at the bar, 1 at a table in the corner by himself.
Alright, I unload the dead corpse by the front door. Like inside the front door, shut the door behind me. And kind of try and get Grant's attention.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And he walks over to you.
What the fuck is this thing?
What's this you got here?
That's what I'm asking you about.
Bringing this trouble into... Oh, Lord. He rolls it over and looks at its massive eye, still open.
But what is this?
Over.
What is
he
this
looks
thing?
at you, horrified. Lensman.
The hell's a lensman?
You need to get this out of here now.
Tell me what it is, or
looks
it's not
around.
moving.
He grabs it by 2 of its limbs and starts dragging it for the back room.
I follow.
No one saw you kill this, did they?
No, except for the other one.
Oh God. They didn't follow you here, did they?
No, it ran away. I've been seeing these guys for weeks. What the hell are they?
Told you, a lensman.
Yeah, but what the hell's a lensman?
I don't know. You're looking at it. They stalk the rooftops and alleys.
Who controls them?
They won't own up to it, but word on the street is the diviners. He drags it into the back room, and
What do? They just spy?
Your guess is as good as mine. I certainly wouldn't have recommended messing with one, though. He hoists one onto the kitchen counter, grabs a meat cleaver, and begins disassembling the creature.
What the hell are you doing?
Disposing of the evidence, he starts throwing pieces into a burlap sack.
I've seen this before. Alright, well, good job. And I leave. It's his problem now.
3 patrons eye you suspiciously as you walk out. I guess suspicious is not a strong enough word for how they eye you, but...
Did they all see the lensman?
Of course, you threw the dead body at the...
I set the body at the entrance and tried to get his attention. I guess he made a scene.
Yeah, everyone saw you and the dead ledsman.
Don't worry, he saw you too, I say as I walk out.
Alright. Middle of the night.
I make my way back to Traveler's Oasis.
Yep, there's blood on your robes, you realize, but they blend in well with the black fabric.
Yeah.
Traveler's Oasis is quiet. Michelle has gone to bed.
I make my way to the bedroom and just go pass out.
Do you remove your blood-soaked robes first?
Of course I remove my blood-soaked robes.
Okay.
I'm not going into clean linens with blood-soaked robes. I'm an elf. I have some sense of propriety, even
Just
if I am a murderer.
Alright. Alright, morning comes. You are surprisingly well rested.
Whoa.
Except for your fucking arm.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go have the Sunblade take a look at that today.
It's looking pretty nasty. There's like the veins leaving from that region you can sort of see them through the skin, and they're looking kind of red.
This is not good.
Modern terms, blood poisoning.
I look at Michelle and go, where'd what's her name go? Did she get her own room tonight?
Iris, no, I haven't seen her. She said she was meeting you last night. Did you see her?
No. I'm sure she meets a lot of guys.
Huh. I don't know. She didn't come home. This isn't like her.
Really? Because I haven't seen her in weeks, and this sounds exactly like her. Wandering around, drinking endlessly, getting too drunk to come home, spending hundreds of gold in a couple of weeks. Well, I'm sure she'll turn up when money runs out. Cool. And I head off to the Sunblade.
All right. You find him in his... You find him in the second floor of the library, on the second floor of the library, milling about.
I walk up to
sees you?
him, hood drawn, I guess.
What clothes are you wearing?
I'm wearing just nice clothes. Um, I'm gonna
Over
say,
Elven Chain, I assume.
yeah. I need to talk to you about something. If you have a moment.
Very well. Would you like privacy?
Yes.
All right. He gestures you back to your chamber.
His chamber?
His chamber.
Okay.
Yeah.
I show him my arm.
Yeesh. What happened? He inspects it.
While I was
This is badly infected.
dealing with Lucifron, or looking for him, there were zombies that came out of the mist in the river near Yavis. One of them bit me, and the wound healed like this. I've taken magical healing. I've taken normal healing rests. Nothing seems to be helping it. This is incurred in effort to help you. So any advice you can give me on this does not count as my favor. This is your debt that you owe me, in addition to the favor you owe me.
Very well. This is a nasty sickness. I do not have the power to heal you myself, but I can take you to someone who does.
Okay. Where are we going?
Are you prepared now?
Is it a long
I
journey?
suppose sooner is better than later. Not long, no. You will have to agree to be blindfolded.
Done.
All right. He procures a piece of orange fabric from one of his drawers, hands it to you.
I wrap it around my face.
Are you honest?
I'll leave a tiny gap that I can look down
Roll
at
a
the floor.
pickpocket check.
Oh god, no, this is not going to even work at all.
What's your chance?
25 before modifiers of chain.
Okay, so you are not able to get any visibility. He doesn't notice that you try to pull a sly one over on him.
I have a 5% chance of being able to do that.
Yeah, but you aren't able to make it look convincing
Okay.
and still get visibility.
Okay, yeah, I blindfold myself then.
Okay, he takes you by the arm and leads you down the stairs, outside in the sun for a brief bit.
Okay.
A couple hundred feet. Out of the sun. And then he tells you to wait for a minute.
I wait.
All right, you hear his footsteps recede.
I leave the blindfold on, but I put my hands on my weapons.
2 minutes.
Keep
3
waiting.
minutes.
Keep waiting.
The sound of footsteps.
I
More
can-
than one.
I-
Maybe 2 or 3 creatures.
I take off my blindfold.
Take off your blindfold.
Yeah, or I start moving my hand to take it off. I'll pause for like half a second, like a take it off. Okay, take it off.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
3.
You go first. You remove the blindfold. You are standing in a completely circular room. It's dim light. You're not entirely sure where the source is. The walls are made of smooth white stone. The floor is made of smooth, seamless white stone, unblemished. No furniture in the room. The outer 1 foot or so forms a spiral staircase leading down. That is where the footsteps are coming from. You see the Sunblade stepping up the staircase. Behind him is one of these 5-limbed lensmen crawling on all 5 up the stairs. And behind that is an old man, shaved head, long flowing white beard, and a robe sewn entirely of eyes.
Fuck, I knew this guy was going to show
He
back up.
leans
I
against
thought he
the
had
staff
something to do with the
as the
lensman.
3 approach. You go first. Do you blatantly remove your blindfold, or do you try and play it off like you didn't just sneak a peek?
No, I'll keep it off, like all the way off.
All right. They approach. The Sunblade has his helmet off and in his hand at his side. Qualnir, you really shouldn't have peeked.
You shouldn't have left me in a room alone by myself and then had weird footsteps approach. I had no idea where I was, or if I was outside in an alleyway, could have been people coming to mug me. Should really,
Right.
you know.
Shiaton, the Sunblade, and the Lensman approach. The old man in the robe of eyes waits at the staircase, about 20 feet away from you. Only like his waist up is visible.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Sit still.
I sit still.
Stand still. The Lensman rears itself up onto hind legs.
Mm-hmm.
You see, again, a single eye and a mouth. It whispers unearthly whispers. As it flails its 3 limbs that aren't supporting it wildly in the air. And it takes a few steps towards you and reaches out with one appendage. Do you resist?
No. I let it happen.
It grabs a grip of your arm, and you feel energy flowing through you. It's the best way to describe it. From the Lensman's hand into your arm, and the wound and the red veins retreat back to the wounds, and the wounds seal themselves up. You hold on just a second. You are at full life and cured of your disease.
Score. What is this creature? What power is this?
He makes a quick head gesture, and the creature scampers back to the wizard, the diviner.
I look at Lucifron, or not Lucifron.
Shiaton. That would be a Lensman, and you would do well to forget everything you have seen here today.
I've seen them before. They've been following me.
Have they?
Yes. Twice now I've seen them following me through the city.
He shrugs. Go. Leave.
Don't you want to blindfold me?
He rolls his eyes. You realize that you are basically standing in a giant marble cylinder. So it's about, like I said, about 30 feet in diameter. The outer rim is a staircase leading down, and the inside is just smooth white stone walls up, hundreds of feet. The ceiling is smooth and flat, and in the very center is a small, maybe 5-foot diameter hole that is the only source of light in this room. There is a single wooden doorway leaving on this ground floor.
I go for the doorway.
All right. Sunblade stares you down as you exit. You open the wooden door and step out into the sunlight, facing west.
All right.
Just outside of the entrance to the Diviner's Tower.
The staircase, by the way, went downstairs, right? It wasn't a staircase going up.
There was no way up as far as you saw.
Okay.
The entire inside of the tower was empty space.
Okay. Interesting.
Unfurnished and unadorned.
I try and shake the willies off of me.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you're healed, you're cured, but it was a not a good touch.
It's not a good touch.
The wound may be healed, but your forearm is kind of sticky from whatever nasty substance was on the creature's hand.
I make my way to the Traveler's Oasis pretty quickly and spend the day drinking away the memory of that thing.
You're feeling a lot better. It hadn't quite set in, but you were starting to feel pretty ill.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? We're 10 minutes away from ending. I think this is probably... unless you've got something you want to do.
No, that seems like a good place to wrap things up. What did you fight? Well, so for those lensmen, you will gain 350 experience
Each?
total.
Alright, 350.
Whoops.
Zombies?
Zombies. You ran. How many actually?
I killed
You
one.
killed one. I'm gonna say, did you defeat any others? I don't even think so. You get
No.
420 for the one that you killed.
Okay.
Not gonna be a very XP-rich session, but
Well, there's
will
also
level.
I don't know if you want to consider returning Silver Dust as a quest.
Yeah, I'll give you 250 for that, and another 500 for returning the Moonblade's belongings.
I also did kill a gnoll.
I think that's like 65.
Cool. Anything for saving the albatross? I saved the
You
bird.
botched that so badly.
I saved the
Nothing
bird
for-
though.
Nothing for murdering the Sunblade's messenger.
I didn't murder it.
Well,
I didn't
for-
attack
I guess
it. Oh, I
for-
did
for
attack
what?
it.
Yeah, you attacked it first, and then the Knowles finished the job. You hit it. You brought it down with a dart to the wing.
Well, it looked like it was gonna attack me. So
It's just coming in for a landing. Yeah, I mean, that's. Anyways.
okay.
I
Anything
don't
else?
think there was anything else. Yeah, the 10%, and why don't we level you up right now?
Okay, that brings me to that's 1743 for this session. Plus 39, 869 is 41, 612. Woo. 41, 612.
What level does that bring you to?
Level 7, baby.
Do you get?
That's another +1 to hit.
Yeah. I don't remember. That's when fighters would get extra attacks, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's only fighters.
Or if you were finessed, it would give you extra attacks.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about finesse stuff.
Whatever it's called. Expertise, I don't know.
Yeah, expertise. Can I get expertise?
Yeah, can't rogues get it? Look into it if you have rogue expertise. I think you can. It gets you the bonus tax without any actual bonuses.
Right. My damage multiplier stays the same. There's nothing else thiefy that is special with level 7. I need 70k for the next level.
Yeah, you gain the new thief skills.
Yeah. It's 30 points, no more than 15 to any one skill. I'll do climb walls to 85. And I will do hide in shadows to 45.
And roll for HP.
That's right. That's the other big dealio. Oh, wait. This is level 7 for me. That's no proficiencies at level 7. HP is a D6. Here we come. Big money, big money, big money. 1.
You got plenty of HP though.
Yeah, HP is actually pretty good right now.
Do you get any saving throws?
Oh, that I might.
Do you have extra weapon proficiencies?
I don't think so. Let me double check though.
You spent them all.
Saving throws go up at 9.
Okay.
I should not have 3. No, I think I think at level 8 is when I get my next weapon proficiency.
I think it's 369.
Really?
Yeah.
If that's the case, then I'm down. I'm
You've
short
gotten
weapon
a new
proficiency.
weapon and a new non-weapon at 6.
No, rogue is not 369 for weapon. Rogue is 4812
Okay.
for weapon and non-weapon. Only
Really?
warriors get weapons every 3. Yeah.
Okay. I guess. Okay.
So next level I get a weapon proficiency. Yeah, I have 3 weapon proficiencies. I have 4, 7, 8. That's what, 1...
And you do get a +1 to hit, right? You got that.
Yeah, I got the
+1
+1 to hit.
Yeah.
I think I might be short on the non-weapon proficiencies. I should have 8 total non-weapon proficiencies.
Yeah, you can decide what you want to spend that on at any time.
Yeah, let me just double check, make sure I have the right amount. I did 2 for reading and writing. Tumbling makes it 3. Tightrope walking makes it 4. Appraisal makes it 5. Mountaineering makes it 7. Yeah, I'm short 1 non-weapon proficiency. I would like to get swimming.
Yeah, you can just add that.
Okay.
And you've been training enough flailing around in the water, doggy paddling your way to victory.
Cool. Is there anything else that we need to do, or is that it for
I
us?
think that's a wrap. First full session we've had in a long time.
Yeah. I still the VODs from like 4 weeks ago are still fucking muted on Twitch. They're still not getting to them. So I think we're just gonna
forget it.
We're just gonna publish them on
They're-
YouTube muted as they are, which is gonna be shitty. But they're
Oh, that sucks.
yeah. Sorry guys. Well, I want to push all this stuff to YouTube. It's just been Twitch has been getting in the way. I guess they're really swamped.
Aren't there, what you call them? I mean, we recap at the beginning of episodes, and
Yeah.
didn't you do a weekly reroll?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't, yeah.
It should be
Whatever.
fine. 15.
I would say just put up the newer ones.
Skip the 1 week.
Yeah. Or you can just cut out the sections that are muted.
Yeah. Well, whatever. That's
Well.
it. That's it. Oh, we should kill the ambient music. By the way, the music was from Tabletop Music, tabletopaudio.com, which is fantastic.
Tabletopaudio.com.
Love their stuff. I just wish there was more of it, you know. But it's the guy's project that he does in his spare time for funsies. So, good
Check
luck
it out,
to him.
though. Yeah. If you enjoy it, thank the guy. Maybe we'll get more music.
Yeah, yeah. And that's it. I'm going to run an Intel ad, and I will see you guys later. I will probably stream a little bit more tonight. And then we'll see you guys for Honor Bound.
Yep, Sunday.
Yeah,
I'll see you all then.
See you guys then. Bye-bye.
Melanie Mack helps Rotterdam train up for Intel Extreme Masters. A Y50 with the amazing Intel Core i7 processor.
What is this place?
It'll simulate the tournament experience. Think of it as your own danger room. Now come challenge me, if you can!
Where'd you get the laptop? Are you seeing it right now? No comment.
A million things are happening on the stage now. Can you concentrate? Lights blinding you. Your mom calling out your name from the audience. Confetti! The audience is deafening. Cryogen! Your girlfriend is calling. She says you need to have a serious conversation.
Roddy, we need to talk.
There's a power outage. What do you do?
It's too dark. I can't see the keyboard.
What do you do?
What was it the guru told me?
In your darkest hour, find the inner light.
The inner light. He didn't mean me. He meant... Thanks, the guru.
No problem. Pwn those noobs.
The Lenovo Y50. So slim, so light, and so powerful.